the big one is here to rank legendary Pokemon on a tier list that I found on a website. Let's fucking go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, every Pokemon from Gen 1 all the way to the most recent Gen. From Kanto to fucking Paldea. Gen 1, Scarlet, Violet, all that shit. It's all in here. We're going to rank every single one that's a legendary. We have F, we have E, we have D, we have C, B, A, and S as the best tier. Obviously, S is the greatest, F is the worst. That's basically simple as that. So, let's get right to it. I'm going to put the championship down. I am the champ. Alright. Get over there. Okay. Here we go. We are going to start off. I am in camera right before I start anything here, because if I am not in camera, I'm going to be salty. Okay, we are in camera. We are in camera. So what I'm going to do is scroll down. We're going to start off here. This is all the Pokemon right here, as you can see. A whole whack of them. This is it. Articuno all the way to Ogerpon. This is the new one. I do think the one legendary from Indigo Disc is missing, but he sucks anyways. He would have probably been like F tier. I don't really give a fuck about him. But whatever the case is, yeah, I'll just tell you he would have been F tier. But whatever the case is, we're going to start off here. Okay. So, first one is Articuno. Articuno is fantastic. Alright? I love Articuno. I'm Team Mystic and Pokemon Go. Articuno, I'm probably putting, I would say, I'm going to put Articuno. Oh, but is he an S tier? Or is he an A? Is he an S or an A? I'm going to put Articuno in S. I'm going to put Articuno in S. I love Articuno. I think Articuno is going S. Alright, Zapdos. I love Zapdos just as much as I do Articuno. I keep saying it like that. Articuno. I'm going to put Zapdos the same. However, we get to Moltres. Ho 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 ho! Moltres. Oh boy. Good Pokemon, but he's a fucking flaming chicken, let's be honest. I think I'm putting Moltres. I'm gonna put Moltres. I'm gonna put Moltres in B. I feel like Moltres is not as good as Articuno and Zapdos. I'm just saying. I don't see it. I'm sorry, Moltres fans. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just saying the truth. I'm not the biggest fan of Moltres. I'm not. Okay, I'm sorry, it's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. I'm telling you like how it is, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of Moltres. I'm not. Okay? I'm putting him B. Like, B's okay. He's a B+ player. Like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to say?
He's a B+ player. That's pretty good. He's good for business.
Okay, Mewtwo. Mewtwo, I mean, buddy. If you don't have Mewtwo and I hit my microphone, it's okay. Mewtwo is not an S tier. There's something wrong with him. Mewtwo is in a fucking absolute league of its own. Not really, because he's got Articuno and Zapdos, but he's an S tier. Bro, he's an S tier. No questions asked. Then you got the Megas. I mean, they're fine. I'm just going to put him in B. I really don't care about the Megas, to be honest. They're fine. They'll go put them with Moltres. I really don't care, to be honest. Mew, I mean, buddy. Mew is fucking sick. I'm just saying. Like, a Pokemon that can learn any move, like Ditto, but it can transform to other than Ditto. Like, bro, Mew is fucking phenomenal, bro. Come on. So, I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. Honestly, I think that's fine. Raikou. Get to Gen 2 here. Raikou. I think Raikou's fantastic. I have a very soft spot for the legendary dogs. Because more than I did the birds, because Pokemon Coliseum. I love that game to death, and I think these three Pokemon were incredible in that game. And I got a funny story about Entei. I always like to say, for some reason, because I was 5 years old, always would go pick a move for Entei and would not move the analog stick, and it would always just pick Sunny Day. Why I did that as a kid, I don't know. I was fucking stupid. So I always had that, like, fucking argument with Entei. It's like, why the fuck you always do Sunny Day? I don't know why I didn't decide to move an analog stick. One day I moved it, and then I did Fire Blast, and I completely forgave it. So, I don't know why I thought that, but that's generally what I did as a kid. I was stupid, but these are my childhood, and I love Coliseum. So, I'm going to put all the dogs. I would say, if I put the birds, I got to put the dogs in A. Or, sorry, S. We're going to put the dogs in S. There's going to be a lot of S-tier Pokemon in here. I'm just being honest, because, bro, amazing. Alright. Lugia and Ho-Oh. Gold and Silver, to me, I love the first 4 generations most. 5 is good, 6 is good too, but the first 4 was where it was at. And I always thought the second gen was the weakest out of the 4 top gens, from 1 to 4. But Lugia is in a league, just like Mewtwo, of an S tier, bro. Lugia is going S tier. Lugia absolutely is an S tier for me. I love using Lugia. But we got Ho-Oh on the other hand, and I'm going to say it like it is with Moltres. I'm not the biggest Ho-Oh fan. I feel like Ho-Oh is a very lazily Pokemon compared to the other ones. Bro, you got Lugia, which is PlayStation, and you got Ho-Oh, which is Xbox. I'm just saying. Xbox sucks. I'm sorry, bro. I'm saying it like it is. I'm putting Ho-Oh probably in B as well. I don't think it's bad. It's fine, but he's not as good. He's not as good. Celebi. To be honest, Celebi is meh. Again, Coliseum days always have a soft spot for those type of Pokemon. I know Ho-Oh again wasn't Coliseum, but Ho-Oh didn't really do much. Like, I didn't care about Ho-Oh as much as everybody else did. Celebi, I'm gonna just be honest, Celebi is a C for Celebi. I just feel like Celebi is whatever. It's just a mythical. It's not a Pokemon I fucking used every fucking day. And when I play Pokemon, I'm not into Celebi as much as some people are. But it's okay, because Gen 3 is here. And I love Gen 3. Probably my favorite gen of all time. Ruby Sapphire, Emerald, bro, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, all those fucking games were absolute beauties, bro. Pokemon Emerald was my first game ever. And I'm gonna say this now, I see all these Pokemon here, holy shit. I'm putting the Reggies, okay? We got the Reggies. They were a pain in the ass to get. We had to get the Relicanth and the fucking Clamperl, and you had to do the right fucking bullshit to get the cave open. It was some work to get it. And I'm gonna say this. All 3 Reggies. I personally think Regirock is the weakest. I'm not the biggest Regirock fan out of the 3 Reggies. I think he's a B. I do think he's a B. I'm not a fan of Regirock completely. But Regice is very good. I think Regice are going to be our first A. Regice, or Regice, if you want to call him that, is cool. Get it because he's frozen? I'll shut up. But no, seriously though. Regice is pretty cool. Registeel, I would say, is about the same level as Regice. I like it. Don't crazily use it, but I like his look. I do like his cry. I like the way, he battles, but it's just, I feel like Regirock to me is the weakest out of the 3, to be honest, of the OG Reggies. But I'll put Regice and Registeel in A. Okay. We got Latias and Latios. Okay. This is more of a, remember, this is my opinion. Do not take this fucking to heart. I've always been Latios over Latias. The reason is Omega Ruby, bro. I loved having Latios on my team early. I had Latios from level 30 all the way to a level 100. And I still have him to this day in my Pokemon home. That Latios will be legendary to me. I know he's a legendary, but he will be a fucking legend, legitimately, in my fucking Pokedex forever. Latias I didn't use as much, so I can't put it as S tier like I do Latios. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Latias, I would say about a B. It's not shit, it's just there, to be honest. The Megas, I really didn't like the Megas. I'm going to put him down at D. Latios, for me, is going S. I fucking loved Latios. I did. Mega, same thing. I'm gonna put the Megas the same. I never really cared about those Megas. I didn't. But, I mean, how the fuck? Like, Latios, bro. Latios, I love it to death. I do. Kyogre. Okay. This is gonna get tough. This is in my opinion the best trio in all of the legendary Pokemons. I fucking love Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. But I do think there's one out of the three that's not the greatest one. I personally have always been a Ruby over Sapphire guy. I always have. So what I'm gonna do, and don't freak out at me, Kyogre is an A for me. Kyogre is an A for me. Fantastic Pokemon, I do not think it is worthy of S for me. But I love him, I do. But I don't think he's worth, he's not an S guy. I don't see it. Same thing with the Omega version, or Alpha version, I guess you call it, the Origin form. It's cool. I like the cry, it's cool, it's strong. But again, I think it's going A. I just think it's best. Then we have Groudon. I've always been Groudon over Kyogre. I fucking love Groudon, love Ruby. Even the Omega form, bro. The Omega form, well, I was fucking sick. It was sick. It was fantastic, and bro, I always pick Groudon over Kyogre. That's always how I've been in my life. Then we get to Rayquaza. I mean, buddy, without a fucking question, I'm even gonna put him first. We're gonna rank them in order after. We'll do that after. Rayquaza is my favorite legendary of all time. Fucking love Rayquaza. Always. I have a figure right there, looking on my left right here. Love Rayquaza so fucking much. The best looking legendary. One of the strongest legendary. It is so fucking good. If you want a model for a legendary Pokemon, it's fucking Rayquaza. He is legitimately the John Cena of Pokemon.
And his name is John Cena!
I'm not even fucking kidding with that. If you want to compare to a wrestler, this is the John Cena of fucking Pokemon. You want a prototype fucking legendary? Rayquaza is your guy. When Rayquaza speaks, you shut the fuck up. That's the best way I could put it. He's the fucking man, okay?
His name is John Cena!
Mega Rayquaza, I personally think, is cool, but I don't think it's as good as everybody thinks it is. I'm going to put it with the Kyogre, and I'm a Rayquaza guy, I am. I've never been the Mega Rayquaza type of guy. I think he goes A. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't like the look. And I feel like he's already strong as it is. He didn't need that form. I know the Megas are where it was at. He had to get something, but I just always... the Megas to me in general, guys, I've never been the biggest Mega Evolution type of guy. I'm being honest. I don't think it was needed. And I know it's hype. Like, okay, it's cool. I like some of the form, like Blaziken's cool. The Aggron one was cool. There's a couple... Metagross was cool. I like those ones. But to be honest, I've never been a Mega guy. I feel like it's not needed. Because honestly, they're already fucking strong. Rayquaza is fucking strong. He didn't even need a Mega form. And that's how I felt. Jirachi. We get to Jirachi, okay? Jirachi is to me like Celebi. I don't feel it. I don't really care. It's just there. It's one of those mythicals that are mythical and that's it. It's nothing I really use in a fucking Nuzlocke. Anything like that, not interested to be honest. Then we get to Deoxys. In my opinion, Deoxys is top 3 mythical Pokemon out there. Deoxys is going S tier. Deoxys is going S tier, bro. I don't care about the other forms as much. I'll probably put him A. But Deoxys in the regular form, fantastic. They even got a fucking select figure coming out of Deoxys. You know the Pokemon Select series? The 6-inch articulated one, they got that coming out. Like, bro, when I see that, I'ma fucking get it, bro. Absolutely. But to me, Deoxys is, I would say, S, because I love Deoxys. The other forms, I'm gonna just put same thing like Mega Rayquaza. They're going A. No. You get your S in there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, right there. That's what I think. We got the Lake Guardians. This is the first of the, I guess, Sinnoh legendaries, the Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I've always, they're to me like Celebi and Jirachi. I don't really care about them, but that theme song, bro, that fucking theme song. Oh my god! When I go into a battle, I have to boogie. I fucking dance, bro. Like, it's fucking sick. Like, one of the best legendary theme songs. And just for that, I'm putting it B. I was gonna go C, but bro, the theme song alone is a W. But I'm putting Azelf in C because I fucking hate Azelf. The reason why I hate Azelf is every time I go and catch that legendary, it fucking is always a pain in the ass to catch that motherfucker. I don't know why. It takes me hours to catch him. Why the fuck do I always deal with that? And Mesprit is a fucking roaming legendary. You have to go around the map to find it. And I found more success with Mesprit than I did Azelf. I don't know why. It's always been how it was like that. I don't know why. Then we get to the trio of the legendaries of Sinnoh. Dialga or Dialga, whatever the fuck you call him. I call him Dialga. Palkia. Personally, I always loved Dialga more than I did Palkia. I love Dialga. Dialga is fantastic. Another Pokemon you look at and you just say, this guy is the face of the company. Bro, like, look at him. Like, when you see this guy, bro, this guy already alone, look, you don't want to fuck with him. You don't want to fuck with him. Look at him. Like, he's a beast, bro. He's a beast. And plus, another good theme song. By the way, the Weather Trio legendaries, banger theme. A lot of them have banger themes, honestly. But these songs just hit, bro. They hit. The Origin form one, the ones from Arceus, I am gonna be honest, I love Arceus, that game. I love that game. But I didn't really get to the Origin form Pokemon like that yet. So I'm gonna put him under, I would say, B, just because I'm not really familiar with them. I don't want to put him straight up in F, because everybody's like, oh, you know, why are you putting him in F? I'll keep it fair and put him in B, because I'm not really sure. Palkia. I will say I've always been Dialga over Palkia, but after I did that Nuzlocke, and I called him Pal's World, I was going to put him in B, but I think I'm going with A. Honestly, I absolutely will be putting him in A, because of that Nuzlocke alone. I have to. Heatran to me is a whatever legendary. I've never cared too much about Heatran. He was just there. I really didn't see the appeal in Heatran. I'll put Heatran, I'd probably say... I'm gonna put Heatran in B. I'm not the biggest Heatran fan, to be honest. It's a whatever to me. I'm calling it like it is. Heatran is okay. Regigigas, I think it's on the level of Regice, and Registeel. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it, honestly. It's a cool looking legendary. It's a nice Reggie. He's cool. I don't think he's S, but I think he's cool. I'll allow A. I think A's a pretty nice range. Then we get to Garantina. And the origin form Garantina. Holy shit. If this legendary, if you are not putting this on S, you are not feeling okay, my friend. You are not feeling okay. Garantina, I guarantee you, is top 5 legendaries. Next up, Rayquaza and Dialga. Like, and Mewtwo probably. But I'm telling you right now, even the origin form, oh my god. Not only that, like, it's fucking incredible, the origin form, it is. The fucking song, the theme song for Garantina is incredible. And even too, I think Pokemon Platinum's in the top 3 Pokemon game of all time. Pokemon Platinum is also one of the, was rated one of the best Pokemon games. I think everybody always says that. And Garantina was the face of that fucking cover. He was the face of that cover. And he is literally... he owns it. And so the fact that he's on that, he's S tier, bro. The Distortion World, everything was fantastic. I love it. He is the devil of Pokemon. That's what Giratina is. And I love that. It's sick. Then we get to Cresselia. I like the shiny Cresselia. I'm not the biggest Cresselia fan. I don't like the roaming bullshit. Mesper gave me a more easier time than it did with Cresselia. To be honest, Mesper was always the easier to catch of the two for me. I'm gonna put Cresselia under C. C for Cresselia. No, I'm just saying I'm not the biggest Cresselia fan, to be honest. Fione and Manaphy. So Fione, I would say, is whatever. I really don't have an interest in Fione. I just never have. So I'll probably put Fione in, I would say D. I'll be honest. Manaphy, I would say, why the fuck is my control? Whoa, hold on. My mic's going off of my fucking remote. What the fuck? I just seen that now. Stop talking. Government, stop talking or listening to me, bro. Get out of here. Anyways, fucking government's probably listening on this. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Fione, government. What do you want me to say? Anyways.
Let me speak to the people, Piccolo. Let me speak. No one's stopping you. They need to hear this. 30. They need to hear this. One thing. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30, 30, 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. Not a big fan. Not a big fan.
Manaphy. Manaphy to me is just like Fione. I'm not feeling it, to be honest. It's D. I just never really cared about it. Now, mythicals that matter. Ho 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 ho! Darkrai! Buddy, Darkrai is a fucking S. Darkrai's an S. I'm sorry, like, Darkrai is sick. He's sick. I really think he's sick. Like, the story, just the look. Bro, that motherfucker looks badass. He does. That is lit. Honestly, Darkrai is sick, bro.
Wagwan, man.
Oh no, he's Jamaican too.
Let me put you to sleep real quick, Matty boy.
Yo, is that a fucking black hole? You Nate, get me out! Get me out! Floor, you good? Floor, you good? Just take it, just take it! Nate, it's got my foot! Nate!
Like, absolutely an S. Then we got Shaman. To me, Shaman is whatever. I think Shaman... I'm gonna put Shaman as a C. And I'm gonna put the other form of Shaman, the Sky form, B. I like the Sky form more than I do the regular Shaman. I like that. I think so far this list is pretty good. You know, for me, I don't know how you guys agree with me, but whatever. We'll figure it out when we get to that. There's still more to come. We're only on Gen 4 right now. But honestly, Shaman, I like the Sky form Shaman more. I do. Arceus. Arceus is sick. Arceus is the god of Pokemon. Arceus has Pokemon Legends Arceus, that game. Piece of that game. Arceus has a cool cry. Arceus has a cool shiny. So what does that equal? Arceus is going S, bro. God of fucking Pokemon, bro. Like, he's the god, bro. He's the god of Pokemon. Absolutely. He's going S. Absolutely. I love Arceus. So, we get to Gen 5. Black and White. Swords of Justice. Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion. Or I call her Verizon. Or Verizon, the phone company. Whatever the case is, these three. I'm not the biggest fan in general of them, but the one thing they have that is saving them is that fucking theme song, bro. One of the best legendary theme songs ever was the Swords of Justice. I was gonna call them the Justice League. I'm not even kidding. No, the Swords of Justice, bro. Not the League of Justice, the Swords of Justice. I'm gonna put them in B. To me, they were gonna go in C, but I'm putting them in B just for the theme song. Honestly, they're all going in B. Just the theme song alone carried them to B. B for banger. I'm being honest. B for banger. C, they would have been in C. So I think that's good. I personally think that's good. Just because of that theme song. Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, the natural disaster trio. Okay, here's what I think. Personally, I actually like their Sky form more than I do their Cloud form. I like them, but I will say, Thundurus is better than Tornadus. And I do think Thundurus is better than Landorus. I actually do. I've always been Thundurus over anything out of this whole entire trio. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Tornadus. I put Tornadus as a C. I do like his Skyform more. We'll put him in B. I'm going to put Thundurus. I would say in B. I'm going to put Thundurus' other form also in B. I'm going to put Landorus in C. I'm going to put Landorus' Sky form in B. I like the Sky forms more. I do. I've always been Thundurus over the other two. Always. So, personally, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay. Now, Rushran, Zekrom. Oh boy. So, I'm going to tell you guys how it is. Zekrom, I've always been a bigger fan. I played Pokemon White. I've always have been Zekrom, Team Zekrom. But Rushram is fucking sick. Rushram is sick in his own right. What I'm gonna do, plus Rushram does have the better cry. But fighting wise, type wise, Zekrom is better. So I'm gonna do Zekrom. Zekrom to me is an S. Rushram is an A. I feel like that's how it should be. Honestly. I feel that Zekrom is better than Rushram, so S and A. I just think that's better. And plus, another banger theme song. Kyurem, or Kyurem, is the third, I guess is the trio of the three. Cool legendary. Not better than Giratina and not better than Rayquaza. So, best way I could give it to them is an A. Is an A. He's going A. So, absolutely. That's probably what I'm going with there. Then we get their black and white form. I'm going to say this right now. And listen to me carefully. I plan on doing this on the channel. I, for some reason, never paid. I guess that too. I've never played Pokemon Black and White 2. I don't own a copy. I've never, for some reason, did. I think as a kid I thought it was the same game, and I found out it wasn't. I always hear that Pokemon Black and White 2 is one of the best Pokemon story-driven games, and I never fucking played it. I'm gonna play it on the channel. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do it, but I am, because I'm gonna give that a game a chance. Not like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I feel like the game I did not like that game. I feel like I will be playing it. Their forms are sick. I just didn't. I don't have the experience with them. I'm gonna put them personally in B, just like I did Dialga and Palkia's origin forms. They're cool. I have to see them in action though, and I haven't seen enough. From my perspective, don't take it down to heart, but that's just how I feel. Keldeo. Okay, to me, Keldeo is okay. Not the biggest fan of these type of mythicals, but I'll probably put it down on C. Keldeo is okay. That's how I feel about it. Meloetta. Okay, I don't know if you're a Meloetta fan. I know the shiny just came out. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Meloetta is eh. I just feel like Meloetta is whatever. Meloetta's going E. That's the first E. I'm not the biggest Meloetta fan. I'll get the shiny because I have to finish the game and I like collecting. I'm just not the biggest Meloetta fan. I'm not. Even the other form, never really seen this form. Let's go in F. I really don't care about that. I don't know what that form is, but whatever. Genesect. Okay, Genesect's cool. Genesect is a nice legendary. Or mythical, sorry, mythical. It's a nice mythical. I'm gonna put Genesect in the B column. It's nice, but it's not the best. I'll put him in B. He's cool, but he's not the best. B plus player. Xerneas, Yvoldo. This is X and Y Gen 6. Okay, funny story. My first game on the 2DS, I did not get a 3DS early on. I got a 3DS obviously eventually, but my first console was a 2DS for that, like that aspect of 2DS, 3DS. It was a 2DS, and it came with Pokemon X. I was originally gonna get Y, but the problem is this game did not come with Y. It was only X. And I'm like, well, fuck, you get both together, so I have to just play X. Years later, I see how good Yvoldo is, and I'm like, man, I wish I got Y. Yvoldo, I think I used to call him Yvital. I don't know why the fuck, but Yvoldo is fucking sick. I love Bacon Bird. I call him Bacon Bird, bro. He's a Bacon Bird. Like, look at him. Bacon Bird. He's sick. But I look at Xerneas, and it's a fairy type, and I'm not a fan of fairy type. And I just look, man, these are polar opposites. I feel like Yvoldo got such a better legendary look than Xerneas. Not the biggest fan. So, Xerneas, I'm gonna put under C. That's how I feel. While Yvoldo is going S. I love the move Oblivion Wing. I think Oblivion Wing is such a good move. So personally, I would do that. I'm not the biggest Xerneas fan, but Yvoldo is fucking sick. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. What the fuck is this? Can anybody name this in the comments? I'm just gonna put this in F. What the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be something with Zygarde? What the fuck is that? I don't really care for it. I don't know if that counts. I'll just leave it in F. Then we get to Zygarde. Zygarde is cool. It's a kaiju Pokemon, alien. I like it. I don't like the dog form though. I do think the dog form is a little bit weak. I'm gonna put it under C. Then we get to the other form, the 50% form, and then the 100% form. The 100% form looks like a Power Ranger fucking Transformer guy. He looks sick. Also, the 50% form is pretty cool, but I'm gonna put him in A. Zygarde 100% is fucking amazing design. Amazing design. They did such a great job with that. I love 100% form. Zygarde is also one of the strongest Pokemon to exist. It's pretty damn cool. I'll give it that. So, Diancie or Diancie, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care about it. It's okay. I feel like it's, I don't know, it's a C worthy. The ones I would honestly put it D, but the reason why I'm putting it in C is because I remember the day I went to go get it at GameStop, and it was such a cool thing. I did not know they do Pokemon code things. I wish they brought that shit back. Where you go get a Pokemon code at GameStop or EB Games, and they give it to you. It's free. It's a free mythical, and you go and get one. That was pretty sick. And you just hand it to you. Fuck, those days on the 3DS were mint. Don't know why they stopped doing that for the new games, Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. Man, that would have been damn cool. That would have been freaking cool. On Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. The same thing. The code thing was cool. That's why I'm putting it in C. I would have put it in D, but that experience was cool. I'll put it in C. Then we have. Oh, is this the Sword and Shield version? I really don't care about it. I'm gonna put it in F. Hoopa. Hoopa to me is whatever. I'm gonna put Hoopa in F. This form's a little bit better. I'll put it in E. Not the biggest fan of it. It's there, but whatever. Honestly, Hoopa is a whatever Pokemon. Volcanion is the best out of the three. Volcanion is a C worthy, but he's not any. I don't think Volcanion's that cool. He's cool, but he's not cool at the same time. I really don't. Not feeling it as much, but it's there. That's just how I feel, personally. Typenol and Silvally. To be honest, I didn't even know these were legendary Pokemon. I like Silvally a little bit, but I didn't really know they were legendary Pokemon. I'm putting Typenol more in like E. I'll put Silvally in D. I really am not the biggest fans of them. A lot of the newer Pokemon, you're gonna notice I'm not the biggest fan of their legendary form. I just think at this point, Game Freak didn't really know how to design Pokemon as good as they used to do. I do think obviously the older gens were always better. They do throw out some bangers though here and there. They do. Like Dragon Ball is sick. I like Dragon Ball. They'll throw out some bangers when they can, but you can tell there's not much else to design that because they always go back to their like region forms, like Geodude, and then you got fucking Alolan Geodude, and then you got Paldea's version of Quagsire, and then you got like the birds, right? The legendaries of birds in Sword and Shield, like DLC, like. They always go back because you can tell they ran out of ideas. You're gonna notice that a lot. Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Tapu Koko's the best one, but it's not saying much because he's a C. I'm gonna say it now. The worst region to me is always gonna be Gen 7. I'm not the biggest fan of Alola. I'm not the biggest fan of Sun and Moon. I don't feel it as good as the other games. There's no gym battles. The soundtrack is okay. And a lot of legendary Pokemon are pretty forgettable. I just feel it. And the Ultra Beast There was one Ultra Beast I really liked out of all of them. Maybe two. Maybe two. I'll say two. Other than that, and we'll get to one legendary Pokemon that's pretty cool. Actually, two of them. Two legendary Pokemon that are pretty cool later on. But I always say Sun and Moon is the weakest gen. I don't know if you agree with me on that. I'm going to put... is this Tapu Lele? This is Bulu. I don't even know I remember the fucking name. I'm going to put it in E. This one is a D. And I think this is Feeny is also an E. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I'm not. Cosmog and Cosmoem. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I do not like the fact that these two legendary Pokemon evolve. Same thing like Type Null, if you notice, that's why they're at the bottom. Legendary Pokemon should be stayed at as an only legendary and not an evolution. I don't know why they made evolution legendaries. I really am not a fan. Cosmog, and then Cosmoem, which I don't even think attacks. And then you go to Solgaleo and Lunala. I really don't like the fact that they evolve. It takes a lot out of it for me. I'm going to put Cosmog in E, and I'm going to put Cosmoem in E. I just don't feel it as much. Actually, you know what? I don't even think, I don't even think it's worth that. I think, fuck it, they're going to F. I really don't even think they're going to deserve an E. You know what? They're going F. I don't know what. I'm being too generous on that one. Fuck it, go F. I don't really care about them. Go F for go fuck yourself. That's the best way to put it. Now, this is going to hurt a lot of people. This is going to hurt a lot of people. My next pick. Solgaleo. I'm sorry. This is going to be the one that a lot of people are going to question me. E. E. Solgaleo is not as good as everybody thinks he is. I never have been a Solgaleo fan. I feel like Solgaleo is a redesign of the legendary dogs that didn't make the top 3. I just think he is so lazy. And I generally, it's just at this point where I was just like, man, Game Freak is running out of ideas for legendary Pokemon. I just don't see the hype in Solgaleo as much as some people do. I'm sorry, that's just how the facts are. I'm sorry. Like, okay, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, I'm sorry, it's just not on par. It's not. But then we get to Lunala. Lunala is a little bit more shaped like a legendary Pokemon. Lunala, I think, goes B. Lunala is okay. Lunala, I was always playing Moon over Sun. Lunala is pretty cool. I'll admit to that. I like Lunala. Then we got the Ultra Beast. Personally, not an Ultra Beast fan. I'm not. There were only 2 bangers out of all this, but I'm gonna say it now. I don't know how you say this Pokemon's name. Nihilego? Nihilego, I think. Nihilego? I don't know how you say it. Don't care about it. It's probably an E. Actually, you know what? To be honest, it's an F. I really don't care. Buzzwole is okay. I think Buzzwole's a C. Pheromosa, F. Exercatry, I think, is a D. Celesteela, I like too. C. Katana, how do you fucking say? What's the Pokemon name? I don't even know. Katana Chance? I have no fucking clue. I'm not, again, probably an E. Guzzlord's the best one. I'll go Guzzlord as B. Guzzlord is the best one. I'll say that. Guzzlord's pretty cool. Then we get to the newer forms, the Necrozma forms. Necrozma's cool. Necrozma, I will put Necrozma up at A. Necrozma was pretty cool. I do like Necrozma, but I do not think it is a S tier worthy, I'm being honest. Then you have the other forms of Necrozma with the Lunala and Solgaleo. Honestly, I really didn't care about these. I'll probably put them both in C. I just feel like at this point, it was something that was not needed. I feel like Black and White 2 looked better than this. I'll just put them both in there, and I'm a Lunala fan more than I am Solgaleo, but to me, these two, I didn't really care about these forms. Magearna, I don't really care about either. I think it's a C. The only reason I'm even putting it as C is because I finished my Pokemon Home, and I got that shiny Magearna. That was really it. I really don't see anything else in it. Marshadow is okay. I don't think he's anything special. Probably put it as C, to be honest, as well. Not the biggest Marshadow fan, but it's there, personally, from what I think. Then, Poipole, I think is his name. I'd probably put as a D. It's okay, not really. It's more on the N side. How do you say this one? Nethengel? I don't know how you say it. Same thing. D. Not really feeling it. More Ultra Beast. I forgot this guy's name. Oh, what the fuck's his name? I don't even know his fucking name. He was okay. I'll probably put him in C. I did like him. Oh, this fucking one. What the fuck was it? I'm drawing a blank on these ones. I gotta look these names up after. Probably put D, to be honest. Zeraora is nice. I like Zeraora. Zeraora is A. Zeraora is pretty damn cool. I will admit. I like that one. Meltan, Melmetal, and then the Gigantamax Melmetal. Meltan, I think's okay. It's probably a C. Melmetal is pretty cool. I'll put Melmetal in a B. The Gigantamax, I don't know much about. I'll just put it in a C. Just because it's Melmetal. But it was okay. Then we have the dogs. The newer dogs. I guess the Sword and Shield the Sword and Shield legendaries, basically. It's the best way to put it. This is the Galar legendaries. So, we got the Puppers in the words of Austin John. The Sword Pupper and Shield Pupper. They're good. I don't think they're like high tier, but I do like them. I think I'm gonna go B for both of them. They're pretty cool. That's their ultimate, like their stronger form. Then I do think this one Zacian is a C. Zamazenta looks better to me. I've always liked Zamazenta more. So I'll put it in a B, but they're nothing like crazy about. Then we get to Eternatus. Eternatus is fucking sick. I really like Eternatus. I will put him in fucking S. I think Eternatus looks pretty fucking cool. We're almost done. Holy shit. Eternatus is pretty damn cool. Even his Gigantamax form is pretty fucking cool. I even like that. Then I'm gonna put that shit also in S. I really do. I think that's cool, honestly. Cupfu. I'm gonna say it now. Why is he even a legendary? I'm sorry. Why is he even a legendary? That's not a fucking legendary, okay? That's not even a my fucking towel doesn't agree with me. This is a display towel. I like it, but it's not. I'm sorry. Cupfu. He's not cut for it to be a legendary. He's not. He's shit. He's fucking shit, bro. I'm just saying it like it is. I'm not a Cupfu fan. He is not that good. I'm sorry. Urshifu is probably a D. I really don't care about these two. I really don't. And they look the fucking same, to be honest. The defense and attack, I really don't care about it. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I'm not. Then you have their Gigantamax form. I'm gonna put it the same. I really don't care, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Then we got Zarude. Zarude is a C. Zarude is just there. It's okay. Then what is this? Another Zarude form? I don't even know much about it. I'll put it in D. Regieleki and Regidraco, the new Regis. They're pretty cool. I like them. I like them a lot. Regieleki is pretty cool. I'll put him in A. I'll put him in A, and I'll put Regidraco also in A. They look pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie about that. I do like them. I do like the new Regis. The fuck with the Spectrier and Glacier, the horsey legendaries. They're okay. They're not really the greatest. I'd probably put Glacier in C, and I'll put Spectrier also in C. Don't really care, to be honest, about them. I'm not the biggest fan of them either. Just calling it like it is. Calyrex is a fucking E. I really don't care about Calyrex. I know it completes the form. I just don't care. I don't care. It's kind of like Kung-Fu. Why is it a legendary? It just does not look like one. It doesn't. Then I got them together. I'll put it in the middle. I'll put it as D. They're pretty cool together, but it's not enough for me to get excited. Enamorous is the worst out of the Cloud Natural Disaster Trio. I probably put him, to be honest, as a D. Not the biggest fan. Even his other form, I don't care. I'll probably even put an E. Then we get to the new Teal Mask legendaries of Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so these four, I'm gonna say it like it is. Out of all of them, best one is Ochre Pond. But even that is to a stretch. I'm putting him in E. Okie dokie, F. This monkey guy, I don't even know who this is. F. The bird, F. Why are they legendaries? I really don't care. This is the point of part of where Nintendo starts to, or Game Freak starts to just get really boring with the legendary design, man. You look at Kung Fu, you look at Okie Dokie and the monkey and the bird. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't feel it. I don't. They are whatever to me. You really could tell from where they first started to where it is now. It just doesn't hit the legendaries, man. They'll put out like Raging Bull and the Gouging Fire, the Paradox dog forms for Entei, Suicune, and Raikou work pretty damn cool, but that's a redesign. Any new Pokemon they come out with, like the last good legendary, I'm looking now, like DLC, I didn't like the DLC legendaries. Like, oh, we didn't even just realize Miradon and Crydon were not on this list. I was gonna say the last good legendary was Miradon, and Crydon's okay. I'll just say this: Crydon is a C and Miradon is a B. I'll just say it like that. They're okay. Those were the last probably cool ones, but I just feel like they get lazily with these designs. I really do. Now let's rank them in their tier. For F tier, so what I'm gonna rank it here is the worst of the worst. So the worst legendary altogether. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck this is, so he's going last. Then it's Kubfu. Then it's gonna probably be, out of all of them, I'm gonna say the best one right now. The best one is Hoopa out of this category. Then I would say the Diance's fine. It's whatever. Meloetta is just there. Cosmog, then you got that. Pheromosa. I think the way I have it, yeah, you know, I think the way it is like this, I think it's fine. I'll probably rank it like that for F. E, I'll put Solgaleo as the top of E. The Enamorous form probably go third. Actually, Hoopa there, Meloetta third, then Enamorous. Type Null. Tapu Lele, Tapu Fiend, I think it's Lele, I think. The Katana Chance Legend, where the fuck, Ultra Beast. That, Calyrex is last. Okay, and the Ogre Pond. So that's what I have for E. For D, I'm gonna go Poipo last. I'm gonna go, well, we got, yeah, I probably put him second last. Then we got Enamorous, the Calyrex forms, the Zarude. Don't really care. I'll put Zarude like behind here. Then we got the Urshifus, they're okay, like in that spot. The Ultra Beast. I'll put him behind there. I do like those Ultra Beasts more. Sivili is cool. I'll probably put Sivili at the top. Latias, Latios are cool. Like, Megas are up here. Manaphy, Fione, I'll probably put it like that, to be honest. I'll just be honest. I probably will put it like that, if I'm being honest here. Then we get to C. C, the worst I probably put is Meltan. I'm going to put Solgaleo and the Lunala. Spectral, Glacier, Zarude. Yeah, that's about right. Actually, Zarude, I'm going to put Zarude here. There we go. Zacian, Melmetal. I'll put Melmetal here. Marshadow is going to go actually down here. Put Marshadow in front of Zarude though. There we go. Magirna, I'll put Magirna behind the Horsies. That's fine. I like that. Tapu Koko is probably the best out of there. Up until that point. Volcani's okay. Diancie, I'll put Diancie. I'll keep Diancie there. The Zygarde, I'm gonna put the Zygarde right there. I'm not that biggest like flat form of Zygarde. I'm not. Xerneas is okay. I'll probably put Xerneas top 5. Right. I'm trying to get it 4. There we go. Keldeo there is fine. Landorus I'll put as 5th. Tornadus I'll put probably. Actually, I'm gonna put Xerneas 5th. Cresselia will go 3rd. Actually, no. Cresselia will go 1. Celebi, Jirachi, Azelf. Take Azelf off there. Put Xerneas there. Put Landorus there. Tornadus there. Landorus as yeah. How I have it like this. That's how I'm gonna do it. Right like that. That's my C list there. B. I'm gonna do the black and white forms of Kyurem last because I don't know much about them. The Landorus form down here. Thunderous form down here. Same thing. Genesect will probably go down there. Personally. Melmetal is gonna go behind the dogs. Guzzlord is gonna go behind the dogs. Lunala is gonna find there. Oh yeah, Tornadus. I'll put the Tornadus bird form right under there. Actually, no. Put him right there. Yeah, there we go. Because I like Thunderous more. Lunala, Virizion. I guess I put Virizion there. I'll put him there. Like that. Lunala there. Heatran. I'll move up Heatran up until here. I like the Dialga Poke Origin form of Shaman there. Mesprit will go behind Heatran, so is Uxie. Latias will stay in front there. Actually, I think Latias greater than Regirock. Actually, no, I think I'll keep it like that. Not the biggest fan of the Mewtwo. Mega Evolution is going to go behind there. Same thing with this one. Top 5, Moltres, Ho-Oh, Regigigas, Latias, Heatran. I'm going to go Ho-Oh as 1 is the best. Moltres is going to go... I'm going to put Moltres 2nd. Latias 3rd. Regirock 4th. Heatran 5th. I think that's pretty fair. A. We got to A. So, I'm going to put, personally, let me see. Oh, went to the wrong fucking thing. Hold on. I'm trying to find, there it is. A. I am going to put, personally, the Deoxys forms last. Not interested in Deoxys forms. Zeraora is going to go behind there. Then I'm going to put Registeel with the other Regis. No, hold on. I like Registeel more than I do Regieleki. Hold on. Regice, Registeel, yeah. Necrozma behind them. Necrozma's pretty cool. Kyurem, I'm going to put behind. Zygarde, I'm going to put behind. Rushram, I'm going to put behind. Regigigas is pretty cool. Palkia, like there. Kyogre, I'm going to put Kyogre top. Kyogre is the top. Kyogre, Palkia. Yeah, Kyogre, Palkia. I like the origin form of Kyogre. Rayquaza will be 4th for the Mega Evolution. Reggie, yeah, we'll go that. We'll do that. I think that's pretty good. S tier. This is the best of the best. Okay. So, I think Eternatus is Gigantamax form is last place in this tier. So here we go. Zekrom, Eternatus, Zekrom's better. Zekrom or Zygarde's 100%. I'm gonna put Zekrom over that. Zekrom or Yveltal. Oh, probably Zekrom still. I'm gonna go Zekrom. And then we got, I'm trying to think, Darkrai or Zekrom. Zekrom, I like Zekrom more. Arceus should be higher. So let me see what we got. We got a lot. Oh my god, this is tough. This is fucking tough, bro. Okay, I like how we have the three here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Rayquaza's number one. I'm gonna go, personally, okay, if I were to name you my top three, Giratina, Mewtwo has to be up there, Dialga have to be up there. Fuck, even this form, actually I like this form of Giratina more. I'm gonna be honest, I think, fuck, this is a tough top five. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do, okay, Eternus is good there, Eternus is good there, the Gigantamax regular, Zygarde 100%, it's fine like that. Yveltal, I like Yveltal though too, but it's not beating those, it's not. Darkrai, you know what? Oh, fuck, I like Darkrai too. Darkrai or Deoxys, fuck. I'm gonna do Mew back here actually. Mewtwo's good there. I think this is gonna be the top I'm going for. I personally think this is the top I'm going for. And then we're gonna go. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. Like, I think that's good because that Giratina is better than that. I'll keep it like that. Articuno, Zapdos over, Raikou over, Entei over. I think I'll keep it like that. Just find me. And then Latios. Oh, how did I forget Latios? I gotta put Latios top 5. I love Latios so much I'm playing him for it. I love Latios so much. I'm sorry, it's personal opinion. I know you probably don't agree with me. I love Latios so much. I do. I'm putting that like I'm putting it like that. I have to. I have to do it. I love Latios so much. Then we got Groudon and Primal Groudon. Okay. Groudon is going, he looks like a fucking legendary, like honest, he does. He's a prototype like Rayquaza. The best trio of all the legendaries. Honestly. Weather trio. Alright. Then we got the Omega version. To be honest, I'll put it like here. Suicune? Oh yeah, Suicune should go up there with them. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, and Arceus. Arceus, cool. Arceus has to go probably up here. Like that, yeah. And then we got Deoxys. Deoxys is greater than these, yeah. Deoxys is greater. I like Yorja from Giratina more than the regular, I do. Deoxys or the dogs? No, I like Deoxys less probably than the dogs. The dogs are better. I think that's fine. Actually, no. Hold on. Zekrom's got to move up a little bit. Zekrom or Giratina, that form? No, I like Origin from Giratina. I'm putting it like that. Zekrom or fucking Deoxys? No, I'd probably go Zekrom. Zekrom, no. I think that's good. That's good. I like that. But actually, no. Hold on. We're going to change something. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune over the birds. I'm a dogs over the birds. I'm sorry. I am. That's what I'm doing. This is my finale of the list, the final of the list, right here. This is S all the way down to F. You can pause it if you see what the want to see the total, and back up all the way like that. That's what we're rolling with. That's it, guys. I think we're good. I hope you agree with me. I'm sorry if I pissed off some fucking legendary fans, especially if you're Moltres or Solgaleo. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. That's my opinion. But I think, listen, that's just my experience from Pokemon the last almost 20 years playing Pokemon. That's how I feel. I just personally feel like that, right? So that's it. I'm going, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The champ is out, and I'll say it like I did in my last outro. Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang.